Message from the Earth Allies. Humanity is really not ignorant. Part 2. The truth about the innocence of humanity. Greetings, love beings. Where can you find peace, unconditional love, joy, balance, and harmony? It's definitely not from the outside, for the outside is illusion, and that's just ignorance. You can only find peace, unconditional love, joy, balance, centeredness, and harmony from within. Most of humanity at this point is running around on the planet unaware that they are love. So instead, they are working as slaves, keeping appointments, trying to keep things under control, stressed out, busy, distracted, caught in looking to the outside, to the external. And for what? What is the purpose? Some of humanity think that all this pain and suffering is life, when the real truth is, all is happening from within. Life cannot be lived in an illusionary box, which is what has happened for 13,000 years for humanity. They've been living inside of a box. Life is way grander than the box. Life is not anything that is outside of yourself. Life is lived through experiencing the present moment of now. If humanity would just simply breathe, relax, and take a pause from the outside world and connect from within, where inner peace and connection can be made, this would be a wonderful beginning to their new eternal lives. Since most of you understand now that your body is made up of the energy, which are atoms, what occurred in the illusion for humanity, or the ignorance of self, is that they took their energy and attached stuff to it as part of a fantasy, which was just a dream. So they actually thought the made-up fantasy was real, because it was energy, misused and distorted energy, energy utilized outside of self. If you can look at the deeper understanding of energy, let's look at emotion. Emotion is fear, which is energy, and your programmed body translated that as fear. To transform this fear, you embrace the energy of fear, which is not real in the first place. Fear, aka false evidence appearing real, and let this go. Then, the energy released is replaced with the real energy of love. Release, let go, surrender into the present moment of now, and then you intake the spirit energy of love. Fighting with the darkness, aka the illusion, is like fighting with the shadows on the wall in the cave. When you fight the darkness wins. How do you overcome darkness? By letting go of the shadows and walking out of the cave towards the light. Then the shadows cease to exist. In letting go of the shadows of illusion, you are letting go of nothing, and yet embracing the reality of light and truth in which you receive everything. Reality is the truth, and the truth is the light. And the light and truth will set you free. Currently, those stuck within illusion, aka the dark, see only projections. So, when another being sees another being and sees an aspect of that being that they do not like, it's not only just a projection, but a reflection from within themselves. An aspect that they do not love about themselves, so that they project that onto others. This is where judgment stems from. Jesus made this statement, "Love thy neighbor as thyself." This statement became very misunderstood because humanity attempted to put it outside of themselves. We will go deeper into what he was saying to humanity, which is very simple. Love yourself. Love yourself and love others as yourself, because they are yourself. Just as do unto others as you do to yourself. The ego-programmed mind, aka ignorance, was programmed into humanity where projections of lower vibrational thoughts were put in for humanity to play out, to keep them inside the box, to keep them in ignorance so they can easily be controlled and manipulated. These projections were all about isolation and separation, the box. Ignorance has taught humanity that everything was outside of themselves, and that there was someone outside of themselves to blame, to criticize, and dictate to others, which was the power over experience of the old paradigm, the old energy. For example, those in ignorance or programmed ego mind blame others for everything going wrong in their life, and blame others for their own pain and suffering. And then they want someone to come along and save them. We are not here to save humanity. Only humanity can save themselves. All we can do is actually be the love that we are and give you the whole truth information. We are here to provide the truth. And the truth is, nothing, absolutely nothing exists outside of yourself. Humanity is not isolate and separate from us or each other, because we are all one. The only one to blame when one is in pain and suffering is the one in pain and suffering. This is why we have shared the only way out is through. One must let go of all the pain and suffering so that love may enter. When one is pointing a finger, they are always pointing the finger back at themselves 3 times. The real love experience of creation is a power with equally. This is truly loving oneself and loving others as themselves with compassion, understanding, and unconditional love. This is power with each other, true equality, the new paradigm, where we are all working in cooperation towards one common vision as one. The power over was the old paradigm or old energy of competition. Competition only exists in illusion. Competition sets up limits and the illusion of win. Corporations, who are non-entities, set themselves up to fail with limits and competition, while love, which is a cooperation, is always a win equal win for everyone. A house divided cannot stand. That is competition. Cooperation is a house unified, and is equality, is action that brings about great abundance for all. The higher grid, which is now established, equals cooperation and equality for everyone. The lower grid, which is dissolving, was just the primitive ego mind, aka ignorance. It's impossible for humanity to be their own unique God spark in ignorance. It just cannot work. In ignorance, they cannot even love themselves, therefore love anyone else. Only when humanity awakens can real love appear. Then they can connect into their unique God spark and participate in the synchronistic magical events that are actually true reality, and it's out of illusion, out of the box. In truth, you are a powerful being of light and love, all created within love, which is creation. You are one within the all, equally. Power over cannot exist in true reality or the new paradigm. In the brilliance of reality, which is everywhere now on this planet, the sun is always shining brightly on the all who walk in love across this planet. Love is like the sun that shines equally on the all. In ignorance, no one even notices that the sun is shining. Through the letting go of all illusion, humanity will step into this brilliance, which is the dawn of a brand new day. The evolution and freedom that is the divine plan unfolding for all of humanity precisely now is about living and being. The being each of us truly are, the God within, which is equal to all love is. So, the changes must first begin from within the inner being. This is the only way. Once humanity connects into the heart center, which is the connection to the higher self, then through this connection, they can fully embrace who they truly are. When connected within the heart, which occurs only through being completely present in the moment of now, allows each being eternal life. The connection from within is the true connection to Source. This is where humanity becomes one with everything again. Humanity has only one option now, as this whole planet right now is existing in the 5D frequencies. So they have only one option. That is to put away the toys of fantasy and illusion, let go of duality, and step into multi-dimensional reality, where there is always more and more and more grandness of laughter and joy. And it only gets better from there. Stay focused and grounded and centered into this present moment of now where all love is. We are so in love with humanity. We love you. End transmission, and all love is unconditionally. Love the Earth Allies.